This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we're talking about Omi and a Hellcat. This is all the stuff they seized. Now, he's pretending like, oh, this is nothing, buddy. I made more money since then. Listen, bro, this guy was on a shopping spree, okay, from after he took people's money after he took all these people's money for those, what are those video sticks where you could like get free cable? Bro, you can't steal things and just offer it for free, okay? You can't like, oh, the new movie's coming out, let me go get it and bootleg it, okay? It's the same thing, okay? But he felt like, I felt that it was in a loophole, and I was just an entrepreneur. No, you knew what you were doing, and you were flaunting your wealth, bro. Like, bro, who needs 20 Rolexes? I want a different Rolex for every day. He had 20 million bracelets. Like, one wasn't enough. Like, bracelets, like they were running out of bracelets and watches. He was like, wait a minute. I think they're going to stop making Rolexes soon. I got to go get more, different. Like, this guy was trying to be a rapper and he didn't rap. When I first saw his channel, I was like, wait a minute. This is how his YouTube channel got big. He was buying so many cars and everything. I think he was trying to go legit with that. And he kind of did for a while until he didn't. That's all I got to say. Like, he kind of did till he didn't. Like, it was, the YouTube channel was cool for a minute, but like, to keep that up, you got to keep buying cars and keep doing that. He couldn't figure out what to do with all these cars and jewelry. Now he has now he has shoes that look like Jordan. I mean, those aren't going to like sell forever. You can buy those shoes on Alibaba, by the way. Just put your own. If you buy enough of those shoes that look like Jordans, you can get your own stitching on the side. There is not, and they'll give you a custom box too. China will show you love if you order enough units. This is the auction that it's at. Okay, so then City Girl's next album would be called Raw, Real S, WHORES. That's good for the morale of women. You got to be kidding. Sexy Red, yeah. These are the things that are killing hip hop in its 50th year. Drake shares a photo with his family celebrating Adonis's birthday. Oh, I'm glad everybody gets along. Hopefully he can, he's probably gonna end up just settling down with this woman right here. I think she's showing that she's become a woman that isn't going to flaunt herself all over the internet and everything. Like, I think she's showing him that, like, hey, I can be, a good wife, Drake just has to show you can be a good husband, Ja Rule comments on the whole, Vlad is kind of like, bro, you can't force DJ Khaled and Drake to speak about issues that have been going on for thousands of years in the Gaza Strip. Okay? Try understanding that. It is complicated. I've tried. Okay? It's very sad when people lose their lives over things like this. It is. But, like, that's a totally different culture that we couldn't even remotely relate to, So I'm not going to pretend to be able to relate to it. I can't. I live in America, and we're spoiled here. We're spoiled, and that's a whole different kind of life, man, that it's just different culturally. Everything, like every which way it's different. And when people try to understand it and try to shame other people, bro, why would you want someone to speak on a subject that maybe they're not that privy? Just because you're Palestinian doesn't mean you understand it. Or you're Jewish doesn't mean you understand it. You know, why speak on something you might not totally understand? It might say the wrong thing, you know? Sometimes you got to let other people who understand it speak, you know? If that makes any sense. Then we got Drake and 21 Savage. All of a sudden, they're okay with the Grammys. They've had long-standing issue with the Grammys, saying they're disconnected from the culture as a whole. I think we'll stop allowing ourselves to be shocked every year by the disconnect between impactful music and these awards. I mean, BET's disconnected too. They gave Carisha the top hip-hop platform when she's at the bottom of the list. She's at the bottom of the list. Academics is way higher than her. Academics wasn't even on the list, and he's more influential than all those platforms to me. He's neck and neck with Joe Budden, to me, at the top. You know, that's the most influential to me because they're analyzing everything. It's not just an interview. They're analyzing what's going on in music, and they're tapped in and they're living it, you know? They're in the zone. So they have pretty accurate analyzations of everything. They're not just doing the next interview or doing this. They have accurate analytics because they're living that, if that makes any sense. That's very important. You can't just do it part-time. You got to do it full-time. And I would say academics, more than anybody, lives and breathes this. You don't see him living a normal life. This is what he's doing. And I can appreciate that because I've done that. And I kind of do it with this, but like not as much as him. But like when I was doing music videos and everything, I live, breathe every second. And it is exhausting. So I have a lot of respect for anybody who does that. A$AP Rocky. He is going to settle with Relli, I guess. This guy Relli used to be part of A$AP. Probably not anymore, even though they still call him A$AP Relli. This is a guy that says he's from the streets, A$AP Relli. Down with A$AP Rocky. Violated A$AP Rocky to the point where they had a kerfuffle, we'll say. You know, they got into it. And A$AP Relli technically tried to blackmail him, took him to court, also pressed charges on him, so he went to the cops. That's not street. He ain't living by any codes. You know? This is the worst kind of people you want to keep around you. Leeches. Okay? Rocky's attorney, Joe Tacopina, accused Relli of trying to extort his client. This is straight from Rocky's attorney, okay? It was an extortion attempt by a former associate who threatened to make false criminal accusations if Rocky didn't pay him. Relli filed a second lawsuit against Rocky and his lawyer, accusing them of defamation. How is it defamation when you went to the cops, though, and pressed charges, you know? I will expose fraud committed by their client. It's unfortunate that the lawyers don't know the facts in this case or their actions of their client, but I will be happy to educate them. For the defamation suit, Relli hired Johnny Depp's lawyer. So basically what's going to happen is Relli's going to get paid, and this will go away. I don't know if their charges will be dropped, hopefully. But, you know, I'm going to look at it like this. It's a learning lesson for A$AP Rocky. And just get everybody away from you, you know, and just have a good life with you and your wife. Rihanna, you know, she's probably going to just pay the tab. Just to have peace, man. They have 2 kids, you know. Now, A$AP Relli got in my DMs and threatened me. Right? I already documented this. A$AP Relli, the boss, Keep my effing name out your mouth, you groupie. I'm a... Okay. Cool. Why? I don't know. Why? Because you want it to be public. This is public now, so it's going to be talked about in the news. Doesn't make sense. But, Relli will get what he wants. He'll get his money, and they can go on about their ways, And A$AP Rocky got an expensive learning lesson, And that's it. Hopefully they all can move on with their life. That's all I can say. Anyways, that's Jordan Tower, JT News. I appreciate you all. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Peace.